Camilla Parker Bowles was the other woman in the marriage of Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer and played a central role in the couple's split, in what royal biographer Penny Junor describes as the darkest days of the modern monarchy. Here, we explore the life of Camilla, Queen Consort to King Charles III, and her portrayal in the epic royal drama The Crown. Hello and welcome to Royal Scandal. Please do well to like, subscribe, comment and turn on the notification bell so as not to miss out on any news updates. Camilla, Queen Consort to King Charles III, was born Camilla Rosemary Shand on July 17, 1947 at King's College Hospital, London. Born into a well-to-do family, Camilla grew up on a sprawling country estate in Plumpton, Sussex. Her father, Major Bruce Shand, was Vice Lord Lieutenant of East Sussex, while her mother, Rosalind, came from the aristocratic and wealthy Cubitt family. Her ancestor Thomas Cubitt made his fortune as a property developer in the 19th century. Her father's rank meant Camilla and her family lived somewhat regally and socialized with Britain's high society. Camilla was described as a tomboy and said to possess a boisterous sense of humor and utter lack of self-consciousness that made her a favorite of both sexes, but especially the boys. Camilla left Queen's Gate at the age of 16 with a love of reading, but with only one O level to her name, in kennel hygiene. When did Camilla meet her first husband, Andrew Parker Bowles? After attending finishing schools in Switzerland and France, Camilla returned to London to work briefly as a receptionist at a Mayfair-based decorating firm. It was around this time, in 1965, aged 17, that she first met Andrew Parker Bowles, an officer in the Royal Horse Guards, at a debutante party. The pair proceeded to date on and off for 7 years, during which time Andrew was said to also been involved with a number of other women, including Princess Anne, whom he dated briefly in 1970. When did Camilla meet Prince Charles? It was in the summer of 1971 when a 24-year-old Camilla first met Prince Charles, who was then 22. A legend has been fostered that the couple were introduced at a polo match at Smith's Lawn in Windsor, but, according to Jonathan Dimbleby's authorized biography, The Prince of Wales, 1994, the introduction was in fact made by a mutual friend, Lucia Santa Cruz, daughter of the Chilean ambassador to the United Kingdom, whom Charles had met when he was a student at Cambridge. Charles and Camilla were instantly attracted to one another, and over the next 18 months their friendship became a love affair. But Charles knew that his parents would not approve of the relationship, writes Marlene Koenig in an article. Camilla's background, while well-to-do, was not sufficiently aristocratic, and Camilla had what Prince Charles's godmother, Patricia, 2nd Countess Mountbatten of Burma, described as a history. When did Charles and Camilla begin their extramarital relationship? In the early years of Camilla's marriage to Andrew, her relationship with Prince Charles was said to have remained platonic, writes Koenig. But the pair became romantically involved again shortly after the birth of Camilla's second child, Laura, in early 1978, and in 1979 Charles turned to Camilla for consolation for his grief following the death of his beloved great-uncle, Lord Mountbatten. This second affair lasted until Charles's engagement to Diana in 1981. Camilla remained Charles's close friend and confidant throughout the 1980s. The pair were seen going to the theater together and attending many of the same parties, but the prince would insist years later that he had been faithful to Diana until their marriage had irretrievably broken down. Charles says he rekindled his affair with Camilla only in 1986, when his marriage was beyond repair. This was 5 years after he married Diana. In 1989, while attending the 40th birthday party of Camilla's sister, Annabel Elliot, at the home of Lady Annabel Goldsmith in London, Diana is reported to have confronted Camilla about the nature of her relationship with her husband. According to Andrew Morton's controversial 1992 biography, Diana, Her True Story, Diana told Camilla, "I know what's going on between you and Charles and I just want you to know that." Morton claims Camilla told Diana, "You've got all the men in the world fall in love with you and you've got 2 beautiful children, what more do you want?" To which Diana responded, "I want my husband." The affair reportedly continued, and in the summer of 1994 Charles's interview with Jonathan Dimbleby was televised, in which he admitted infidelity and revealed both a lack of sympathy for Diana and a worrying distance from his family. When did Charles and Camilla get married? Charles and Camilla kept a low profile in the months after Diana's death. Camilla was the wicked witch and marriage wrecker, globally loathed, said royal expert Ingrid Seward, editor of Majesty magazine. The Queen really wanted him to say goodbye to her, Camilla, and he refused, says royal biographer Penny Junor, author of The Duchess, Camilla Parker Bowles and the love affair that rocked the crown. This man, who has duty written through him, did not obey his mother on this occasion. It was not until January 1999, some 2.5 years after his divorce from Diana and more than 18 months after her death, that Charles and Camilla made their first public appearance together as a couple. At a 50th birthday party at the Ritz Hotel in London for Camilla's sister, Annabelle Elliott, the pair signaled that their long-running love affair was now official. The couple's engagement was announced on February 10, 2005, with Camilla wearing a ring widely believed to have come from the Queen Mother's collection. The ring features a 5-carat emerald-cut diamond in the center, and its extensive family heritage means it could be more valuable than more modern royal engagement rings. Camilla and Charles were married on April 9, 2005 at a civil wedding at Windsor Guildhall, followed by a service of blessing at St. George's Chapel in Windsor Castle. At the reception, Queen Elizabeth II offered a toast to the newlyweds in which she said, "They have come through and I'm very proud and wish them well. My son is home and dry with the woman he loves." Following their marriage, Camilla legally became the Princess of Wales, but because the late Diana, Princess of Wales, was primarily known by that name, Camilla instead went by her secondary title, Duchess of Cornwall. When King Charles III took the throne, the Duchess of Cornwall automatically became Queen Consort upon his accession. Under common law, the spouse of a king automatically becomes queen, but because of uncertainty about public opinion, it was suggested that might not have been the case. At the time of their marriage, the official intention was for Camilla to be known as the Princess Consort, but plans for her title became more ambiguous, BBC News reported. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe.